The United States Marine Corps, with its fiercely proud tradition of excellence in combat, its hallowed rituals, and its unbending code of honor, is part of the fabric of American myth.
Fourth Marine Division was first established in the Second World War. The association that we're dealing with this deactivation ceremony was specifically a World War II organization. Fourth Marine Division formed about midway through World War II. Some of its original infantry components formed here at Camp Lejeune before going out to the West Coast, and the division formally stood up as an entire entity. It then went overseas to Hawaii, and it remained overseas to the end of the Second World War. It fought at Kwajalein, at Guam, Roy Namur, and ultimately at Iwo Jima.
I had my pick of any of the outfits, but the Marine Corps recruiter was down there. His quota was for 4 guys that day. So I was the last one. He grabbed my papers and he said, "Hey, you're going to the Marine Corps?" I said, "What the hell? No, I'm going to the Navy. My dad was in the Navy." So he said, "Well, look at my uniform, blue and nice." He said, I said, "I got to go somewhere. Sign me up."
The installation supported a variety of activities for the Veterans Organization, to include static displays, tours of points of interest on the base, coordination of 3 major events that were component to the overall visit. The first of which was the deactivation ceremony, the second the memorial service, and then finally their banquet. Because this was a final muster. In other words, this association will never get together again in its entirety. And as a group, they are probably as responsible for Marine Corps history, heritage, battle traditions as any other group of Marines in history. The fact that these guys were getting together for the very last time, it was extremely important historically for the Marine Corps, for Marines. Deactivation ceremony was probably the single most impactful component of the visit, the single biggest event, the passing of their heritage, their legacy to Marines of today.
Tremendously honored at this incredible turnout, this show of respect for something that ended 70 years ago. What didn't end 70 years ago was our association. The 4th Marine Division Association had about 40 chapters all across the United States. And the work done at the local level for the Marine Corps and the 4th Marine Division Memories and Honor has gone on since 1948. This is our 68th and final muster.
Of course, as a deactivation ceremony, the organization has organizational colors, official Marine Corps colors, which they wanted to parade and fold for the last time, symbolizing that they were done, that they would never get together again. We did that. Another component of that ceremony was the turning in of historic World War II field equipment by 4 of the association members selected for the purpose. With this kind of non-standard component of the ceremony, we really tried to physically manifest that idea of them passing their heritage. So what we did was we had 4 of the veterans. One was provided an M1 rifle, service rifle from the Second World War. Another, an M1 helmet, camouflage cover, very distinctive piece of equipment associated with the Marines in the Second World War. Herringbone twill field uniform, M1941 pack and equipment, all of which are very kind of quintessential Marine in World War II. And we had each of the gentlemen turn in this equipment. It was received by the 1st Battalion 8th Marine Sergeant Major in a ceremonial fashion and passed on to a Marine of today. That facet of the event, we tried to really physically manifest that idea of passing their heritage and legacy. And I absolutely believe that Marines of today will draw on the experience and history of the past and use it to propel them forward. Use it to propel them forward in the future. For the association, it was our most profound privilege to be able to serve them in this way. To have 73 members of the association who fought on Iwo Jima under one tent at one time was a breathtaking thing to be part of. And again, I would thank them very much for the opportunity to serve them and to be around them as they gathered for the final time.